So, if we are ready for the next amazing speaker, say yes, we are. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to this stage, coming to this microphone, he's not rapping, he's not dancing, he's not singing, he's not playing any kind of sports right now. He is speaking. Clap it up for the 11-year-old young man who goes by the name of Anthony Gill. Clap it up, y'all.
Good evening, everyone. Are you all enjoying the festivities? In an attempt to formally introduce myself, let me quickly silence your whispers and your skeptical thoughts of who I am. I am a positive force to be reckoned with. I am the voice of the youth as I speak on our behalf. As a proud African-American young man, I stand for the betterment and the uprising of our people. Listen, while today is a celebration, it has been approximately 147 years, 11 months, and 27 days to the date of June 19th, 1865. When General Gordon Granger rode into Galveston, Texas, and issued General Orders No. 3. Now, let's be clear. The Emancipation Proclamation was issued by President Lincoln on September 2nd, 1862. Nonetheless, the proclamation did not apply to those shareholding states that did not rebel against the Union. As a result of this, about 80,000 slaves were unaffected by the provisions of the proclamation. Some of you might be wondering what that means. Well, let me explain. See, being unaffected by the provisions and ignoring the proclamation meant that freedom, our basic human right for liberty, would continue to be withheld from us. Now, as we continue to recognize and celebrate the 4th of July as our country's independence, it is vital that we continue to celebrate Juneteenth as it symbolizes the end of slavery. For those of you who look at this as just another holiday celebration, please listen carefully. Juneteenth is a factor of our history that reminds us that even though our country had gained its independence, we as a people were still enslaved by the cruelties of slavery. What is slavery? As defined in the Webster's New Explorer Dictionary and Thesaurus, slavery is defined as a wearisome drudgery, the condition of being a slave as a person held with servitude as property. Well, when I say freedom is my basic right, I need you to say, today I stand for my individuality. Let's try this. Freedom is my basic right. Freedom is my basic right. Freedom is our right for liberty. It is our political and personal independence to be an individual. Who am I? My name is Anthony. Anthony Gabriel Gill. And I'm 11 years old, inspirational motivation speaker. Most importantly is that I am an individual who stands for your presence and represents the future leaders of my generation. Yes, I am the voice of the youth. Are you listening, my brothers? Yeah. Are you listening, my sisters? Today, Today is a celebration for these African Americans, our ancestors, who survived the inhumane, unforgiving, and undesirable institution of bondage. As a people, we were a part of a bigger plan that was unknown to us. Some may call it luck, and others may say it was fate. But for me, it was predestined. So I called that plan the Obama Plan. So whether you are a Democratic, a Republican, or of an independent party, we as a people were destined for greatness. We were destined to rise above adversities. We were destined to overcome the civil rights movement. It was destined that we would be led down the railroad tracks as the Egyptians were across the Red Sea. Think about the history of our ancestors who were slaves stolen from their homelands and brought to the Americas. This cultural diffusion of our people to be spread across the Americas, the Caribbean, and the West Indies was no accident. This has been a journey not just for my race, for your race, for his or her race, but it has been a journey for the human race.
Well.
So as we celebrate the approach of the 148th year of Juneteenth, 2013 of our freedom as a people, please be reminded that we are not done yet.
Well.
It is time for us to stand up and be heard as one people. Be active in your community as you rebuild the safety and security for your children's future. Continue to stand against prejudice and discrimination of yourself as well as others. Cherish your freedom as you are reminded that it came to us as a grave cause. They were stolen, sold, beaten, raped, labored, humiliated, and devalued to mere property. So as you stand here today, hold your head up high in respect to those who came before us to pave these very paths we now tread. Educate yourself with the rich culture of our history. Most of all, my friends, it is time for us to stand up and be counted. And while you are being counted, be accountable for your actions. My motto is, the choices we make today will create changes for our tomorrow, which is my grandmother's favorite phrase. Today, I am inspired and motivated. Tomorrow, I will continue on this path. For this, I have been destined. Remember my name, Anthony Gabriel Gill, and I am the youngest official member of the Tuskegee Airmen of the Los Angeles chapter. Today, as we celebrate the fight of our forefathers, embrace your culture, your history, and every sense of who you are as an African American. Like Mr. James Brown said, I'm black and I'm proud. Thank you, God blesses you, and may God bless these United States of America. Please check out my website at iamanthonyg.com and follow me on Instagram at iamanthonyg. You can find me on Facebook as Anthony Gill and follow me on Twitter at Anthony G. Today I am. Thank you.
So I'll just say personally, my 2-year-old was here with me yesterday, and I have a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old boy. And he just really let me know that my kids are going to be okay by what he just did. So this is what I definitely need us to do. Anthony, step 2 steps forward. 2 steps forward. On the count of 3. You guys heard him. The count of 3. I want you guys to show him the love that he deserves. And Anthony, this is for what you just did. That 10-minute speech that you just did. This is for you. 1, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, please remember the name. That is Anthony Gabriel GILL.
If ever I was called to lead a message,
Okay.
what kind of
One more time, ladies and
revolution
gentlemen. Please clap it up
would
for the
I
rap.
before I change the world into dimension? I have to change the world inside of me. Now everyone has got their own ideas on how to rearrange the other woman. If we see the things we have in common, perhaps we drop our fists and lend a hand. Just like Martin, we have a dream.